In downtown New Brunswick, a man stops and chats with wheelchair-bound John Fleming and offers him money.
Isn't he poor?
Yes.
Isn't he the least of us? Aren't we supposed to help the needy?
John Fleming may be homeless, but he's not hopeless or helpless in his battle against the begging ban in New Brunswick.
See, I don't ask people for money, I just hold a sign.
A sign that reads, "Broke, please help, thank you, God bless you." Fleming says about 3 months ago, New Brunswick police began citing him, saying he was violating the city's panhandling ban. City Attorney William Hamilton.
He wasn't selected for any reason.
You know, I believe I have a right to hold a sign, just like anybody has a right to advertise. You know, like a store handing out flyers for their store. Same thing.
Fed up, one day Fleming researched online and solicited help from the American Civil Liberties Union of New Jersey.
The right to ask your neighbors for assistance or food is a First Amendment right, and what it essentially does is criminalize being homeless or poor.
We're not criminalizing poverty. We're trying to have an orderly city.
New Brunswick police have cited Fleming 4 times for violating the city's ban against panhandling. The last time came just hours after the ACLU and the New Jersey Coalition to End Homelessness sued the city last Thursday.
It seems like all over the country that we are trying to pass laws or enforce laws to push the homeless out of sight. You might have heard that about a Florida man who was arrested for feeding the homeless. And I think sometimes it makes us uncomfortable when we see people who are on the street. But I think the right response to that is to try to help people, not to punish them for speaking.
This ordinance is probably 80 years old. It's been on the books so that people would not be bothered on the street by panhandlers. We're like most other cities. I suspect if you went to most of the towns in Middlesex County, you'd find the same ordinance or one very much like it on the books.
If this anti-panhandling law has been on the books in New Brunswick for decades, as the attorney says, then why now? Why is New Brunswick all of a sudden enforcing it?
It's been enforced from time to time, yes. We are going to take a look at the ordinance. It's never been questioned before. I'm sure it's going to be modified, and I hope that people will be satisfied with it when we get finished modifying it.
To that, the Superior Court judge hearing the case says, "Isn't that refreshing?" In this first round, score a win for Fleming. The judge issued a temporary restraining order blocking New Brunswick from enforcing the begging ban and another law that requires a permit for anyone or any organization asking for donations. He scheduled another hearing for February. In New Brunswick, Michael Hill, NJTV News.